Could the Disney parks ban vlogging? Well, I've heard a lot of opinions out there. There's a lot of fear. And I'm about to add to that fear by just throwing out crazy opinions and speculation on the matter. Main issue is, how would Disney be able to enforce a vlogging ban? Everybody's got phones now. Everybody brings in cameras. They're all about recording stuff and uploading that content. Well, what if I told you Disney is already actively planning a vlogging ban? It's just in a way that no one saw coming. All right, we got to go inside. It's very hot. I'm in the shade. There's trash here, very stinky hot trash here. It's like Florida weather out here right now. We got to go in, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. Now, banning per se doesn't mean that they're just going to outright be like, no cameras allowed. Again, they can't really enforce that. It is all about Disney taking control of the narrative and the style of videos that are made in the parks. Okay, I'll admit, I have a lot of dots all over the board in this theory. I'm not quite sure if all the dots align just yet, but I think I'm onto something here. You know, this is going to be an evolving type of theory. I'm going to keep digging and finding more things. I've already found a ton of things for this video, so I think I'm close to something. Just stick with me here. I truly cannot with this place. It is insane. It's so creepy with the lights off. Have you guys seen that new Backrooms movie yet? Heard it's very good. Oh my god, alien jump scare. Alien jump scare, oh my god. So the Disney YouTube Parks channel is actually trying to replicate what vloggers are already currently doing in the parks.
Welcome to Disney's Pop Century Resort.
Case in point, the channel recently put out a tour of one of the value resorts, Pop Century, one of my favorite resorts because it smells really good. So this video that they put out was just this bland milquetoast tour of the resorts.
So they have the beverages here, water, soft drinks, and then there's your refillable mug that you can get. We always get a refillable mug. First thing we do when we get to our resort.
It's one of those like dumb videos that you would see on the bus ride from the airport to your hotel on the now defunct Magical Express, or kind of reminds me of like those old school DVD mailers that you would get after you booked a stay at Disney World. It's just a video to show off the hotel room, the places to eat, the pool, and where to check in. It is exactly what you think it is.
You can sit down in these chairs and have coffee or orange juice in the morning. Great spot here for you. Nice spot here. Make your coffee.
Of course, if you do a quick YouTube search, you will see a plethora of Pop Century vlogger videos. They do pretty much the same thing. They give you a tour of the resort. You get a look at the hotel room. Oh, there's definitely food. We definitely, have a lot of food videos at Pop Century, as well as construction updates. There's always construction updates at these hotels, right? We got to make videos about something. Really what bugs me is like all these vloggers will usually title videos about Pop Century or the All-Star resorts like, is it really that bad? Or if you're poor and you need to finance your Disney trip, well, guess what? We got the perfect hotel for you. I really can't stand that type of narrative of like, oh, it's for poor, sorry people like you.
We have made it to our stay at Disney's Pop Century Resort. This was the first resort we've ever stayed at Disney World, and it is a what do you call it? Value resort.
I have a feeling that Disney just got so sick and tired of all these vloggers just making these really bad videos of the resorts. They're like, listen, they're not doing it the right way. We want to do it our way. I mean, check out this one video, for example. They got cords on the bed. They got stuff all over the room. They didn't even pull down the bed. Those are things that would drive the Disney video marketing team like insane, right? Because they want everything Disney perfect. There cannot be a single speck of dust out of line when it comes to making these dumb videos. Oh. Hi. It's okay. It's like I become an IRL streamer, in real life. Those people are chaotic. And the devil in disguise. Golly gee whiz, look at those storm clouds on the horizon. I was speaking to a couple of That was my windshield wiper. Well, I was speaking to a couple of vloggers, IRL, that means in real life. And a lot of them said that they would love to actually work for the Disney company one of these days, or eventually. You know, hopefully these vlogs and these content that they're creating could get them a job in the Disney company. And I told them, I said, you know, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Working for a major company like that is a bit of a headache. I'll explain a little bit more later in this video. But yes, Disney does, you know, they have media events where they invite certain creators, especially big creators, to particular events, or maybe they invite them onto a cruise or something like that. I don't know the specific ins and outs of it, but there is a media list that creators can get on. The only issue is you really, really have to sing the praises of the Walt Disney Company and their parks. Like, to an unbelievable level. I thought for sure some of these creators I spoke to, and like they are what you would call, I guess, quote unquote, pixie dusters. I thought for sure they would be on the media invite list. They were not. And I was like, wow, I guess Disney really, really is strict about who they want to collaborate with. And so that got me thinking, right? Disney could very well cut out the middleman, a la the vlogger. I have got to get inside. It is about to storm like crazy out right now. It's so dark, I don't even need these sunglasses on. By the way, I think I have an affiliate link for Gooder sunglasses. It doesn't like give me a kickback in money or anything. I don't know why I would have it. I guess it's more like bragging rights. But Gooder, this is a terrible ad spot. Okay, right now it's dark. It's getting ready to storm. You can barely see my glasses. Oh, here comes the rain. All right, we got it. Let's get home. My God! Sunglasses. So essentially, all Disney is going to do is just make content that vloggers are already making. And the irony is that vloggers, whether they realize it or not, are already kind of making promotional material for Disney parks and the hotels, and they're not even getting paid for it. It's kind of the win-win situation for the Disney company. They're getting free marketing. They're not paying for it because the vloggers are making money from YouTube, AdSense, and Google in general, and you know, Patreon, whatever the little extra things are. This is when it all really started to click for me, because I noticed on that Disney Parks channel, again, they made a legit cruise vlog.
Anyway, setting aboard the Disney Dream. Hey, setting aboard the Disney. I got my autograph! Ah! Oh my God, look at this step! Hold on.
They just straight up copied the vlog style for their video. They even filmed it like a vlog. It almost has an identical runtime like any other cruise vlog. And it totally makes sense because the current trend in advertisement right now is to make things look more authentic, kind of like, oh, someone just picked up a camera and started recording something and hey, here it is. I love this one product so much. I want to go to this one thing so bad. And look at how easy it is. And this like, it looks very unpolished. And just like your friend recording it for their Instagram. That's kind of what companies want to emulate right now. It's supposed to look real and authentic, but it's all 100% fake. It's all completely contrived. It's theater at the end of the day. Here's a great video from voice actor Tawny Plattis talking about voice acting in commercials, and it really just paints a picture of what the current trend in marketing is right now.
And from 2010 until about 4 years ago, every single script for every single audition that every single voice actor got said, "We're looking for a conversational read, something that sounds like you're talking to a friend, not announcery." Which was really hard for every radio DJ dude who wanted to transition into voice acting because their default setting is, "I'm just a wacky guy with a cool voice." But what happened about 4 years ago was Gen Z got old enough to buy stuff, and they think that conversational voice and emotion in general is corny. So now what we see in our scripts and in commercials is something called detached, which is supposed to sound flat and like you're talking to someone without looking up from your phone.
Recently, Nate, aka Paging Mr. Morrow, made a collaboration video of sorts with this Disney YouTube Parks channel again. And for those who don't know, Paging Mr. Morrow is an Orlando-based theme park YouTuber. He likes to travel and eat a lot of snacks and treats and stuff. He's got over 300,000 plus subscribers. And so he made a video about Epcot's Food and Wine Festival. It's just basically a standard Paging Mr. Morrow video that he would make for his channel, but shot more professionally by like a real production company. I feel like this was Disney's way of kind of dipping their toes into the content creator space to see if, hey, we can work with this guy. Is this a feasible thing? Are we going to get a lot of traction and buzz by making a video with him? This is just like a little bit of a test for them to see, can this work in the future? Some detractors hated the short-lived partnership. His fans loved it. They saw it as a sign of Disney taking content creators like seriously and being like, this is kind of a big deal. But I see it as something much, much darker. And this is where I gotta go get my tinfoil hat. Okay, don't shut me up. Don't you dare shut me up right now. I'm onto something. Let me cook. Okay, hear me out. Another one of my theories is that Disney could essentially hire top tier, like upper echelon creators. Think of like Tim Trackers, the Paging Mr. Morrow. It's like all those guys, right? The people that get a lot of traffic, they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So you get them in on the Disney team. They make content for Disney. That means they get first dibs and access to all the new stuff, all the new rides, all the new foods, all the new shows, all the stuff, right? They're at the front of the line. But Disney has complete control and say over everything that is made and put into that video. Essentially, it's like Disney has bought that Tim Tracker, Paging Mr. Morrow brand, whatever. So now these big time vloggers under the control of Disney are making these full blown commercials for the parks with this super hard sell, but it's disguised as a casual, informal vlog where it's like, hey, I'm just hanging out with a friend, giving you some tips around the park. While yes, most vloggers may be inadvertently making these commercials for the parks with kind of a soft sell that they didn't even realize that they're doing, well, now in this hypothetical situation I'm proposing, these commercials disguised as fun vlogs are truly some deceptive marketing, which is sadly becoming more of a common thing to see nowadays. This is where the problem lies. Smaller creators try to emulate what bigger creators are doing. They look at what's working and like, yeah, we're going to try to kind of do that. We're going to have that same type of tone, that same type of energy, that same type of style. But what happens when that style is completely fabricated and controlled by Disney? You see where I'm going with this? You see what's happening? You see how Disney is taking over the vlogger space? They're controlling the narrative. You get the big fish and then the little fish will, I guess, follow or something like that. I don't know what the analogy is. But all I'm saying is big creators will be controlled by Disney. Everyone else is going to try to copy what the big creators are doing. And then essentially every vlog is just going to be a commercial for Disney, more so than ever before. I can't be the only one that sees this, right? I would like to keep on the tinfoil hat. I don't want to use too much tinfoil because you just don't want to waste it, especially in this economy. Don't worry, I will end up using it for something, probably like a chicken bake or something with a thumbnail. Let me cook. We have Disney controlling the narrative online, right? But what happens when a mega corporation just decides, you know what, we're just gonna make our own vloggers? Turns out Universal Parks already did that. Let's look at Universal's vlog squad, aka the Fanny Pack.
Let's go.
My name is Sean.
I'm Lauren. My name is Nicole.
My name is Tyler. We are the Fanny Pack.
The Fanny Pack. Look at these four little goobers, these four little goofballs. So if my memory serves me correctly, I believe Universal Studios, Orlando Parks, they put out like an audition looking for creators to be a part of this team. And in fact, I know a couple people that auditioned for it, including myself. That's right. I made a little audition tape and like, look at this little goofball right here. After making friends with a lot of other YouTubers and theme park vloggers, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try this vlogging thing for myself. Because I've always been like really fascinated by it, and I saw it as like a truly genuine way to connect and communicate with an audience online. Look at this, just innocent, naive creator, just, you know, so full of hope. The glimmer of happiness in his eyes. Now look at this creator. He's wearing a tinfoil hat in his basement. Anywho, it turns out that no big creator even bothered auditioning with this because the pay was awful and working with one of these major companies is downright awful. And I'm not kidding, okay? It's literally death by 1,000 cuts when it comes to working with these companies or for these companies. It's just, there's so many cooks in the kitchen. They outsource and hire creative companies to come on in and be like, hey, make a commercial for our new product. I'm like, yeah, of course, this is what we would do. And then, you know, spend months putting together a 30-second ad, and then last minute, right before we're about to have the thing go live, some executive comes down and be like, oh no, actually, I think we should do this. I was talking to my significant other and they suggested this thing. It just throws a big old wrench into the whole thing. We go back to square one, but we scramble because it's the commercial, the ad spot is due by Friday and it's frickin' Wednesday at 5 o'clock. I'm sorry, it's just, you have a little bit of PTSD when it comes to working with companies like this. Really, just... Anywho, the fanny pack. Back to the fanny pack. These goobers, these little goobers are filled with so much energy and zest.
Some of us have to be a planner, and some of us just get to run around and enjoy.
No genuine person talks or acts this way, okay? Nobody does this. And these videos just are so insulting because it's a glorified commercial for the park's food and merchandise. That or these kids just hate going on rides because all they do is walk around the parks and eat all day. They spend more than half of these videos buying the latest food and snacks. It's like a stupid QVC show on steroids. Hey, Universal Parks, we get it. We know the parks are filled with so many things for us consumers to buy, and we can't buy anything while waiting in a line for a ride. It's just so painfully obvious what Universal's trying to do with these videos. They aren't even hiding it. Of course, look, hey, they're filming on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Of course they are. It's just so cringy, guys. I honestly, I can't even watch. Yeah, but you know, I auditioned. I did it mainly as a joke. Did it for the meme of it, but obviously didn't get any callbacks, so a little bitter about that, you know, just a little bit. So where does that leave Orlando theme park vloggers? This is a satire channel. It is called Please Stop Vlogging, encouraging people to stop vlogging. I think I have to help and defend vloggers, especially smaller channels. We are losing authenticity online. It's being bombarded with AI generative images or misinformation. It's a minefield of problematic things online, right? So how can we fix this? Well, if you're an aspiring vlogger out there, try to be authentic. Try to find a little niche within this world and make it your own. Don't be afraid to show off how weird you are. Don't be afraid to show off your actual personality. Don't mask it behind a, you know, fake little Disney smile. Hello, I'm at Disney World. I don't know, if that is your personality, that's fine. Make it your own, but don't try to do what other people are doing. Because, like I said, Disney has infiltrated the vlogger sphere. They are controlling the narrative. I look and sound crazy. I just saw myself in the monitor, and this is troubling. It really hope nobody that I know sees this video. It'll be quite embarrassing. I have gotten to the point in my life where people ask me what I do for work. And I have to make up stories and be like, I sell crypto.